In Kingdom Hearts 3, we are promised a clash between 7 Guardians of Light and 13 Seekers of Darkness. While many have discussed and theorized the members for both sides, the Guardians of Light have a better idea of who's going to be part of the group. Off the bat, we have Sora, Riku, and Mickey, with the trio planning to save Aqua, Terra, and Ventus and add them to the group, and with Dream Drop Distance hinting at Kairi as a potential candidate and Lee waiting in the wings. However, there is a very crucial thought that has become a theory in my head about the final potential roster of the Guardians given the amount of Keyblade wielders that we have in the series, and Disney's own potential hand in Kingdom Hearts. Now hear me out. I believe that a very important segment of the game is that Mickey will not end up being a final member of the Guardians of Light, and that he'll be replaced by someone very important and familiar. There are a bunch of reasons flooding into my head about this, and a lot of it actually makes sense, and if you care to listen, it will to you too. One thing to note starting out is that although Mickey is already a well-known Keyblade master and has become an integral part of the story and a core member of the heroes, he isn't an original Kingdom Hearts character, so there already is a friction between the overall theme of the groups, as the 13 Seekers of Darkness will undoubtedly be full of original characters, as well being Xehanort vessels. I mean, what are they gonna do? Split the difference and have Sephiroth as a Seeker of Darkness so that the Guardians of Light have a Disney hero and the Seekers of Darkness have a Final Fantasy villain? You know what, actually that doesn't sound like a bad— wait, no, anyways. So I feel Mickey would be put on the bleachers in order to complete the notion that the Keyblade War is totally being fought by original characters. And that brings me to my next point, and that is Disney. Now, if you haven't heard or have been living under a rock, Disney, being the colossus of family-driven entertainment, is incredibly protective of their brand and will rule against whatever doesn't fit the Disney mold. This is exactly why Dissidia never materialized as a Kingdom Hearts fighter, which they can totally do now, come on Disney! So with that being said, sure, we've seen Mickey in combat in the Kingdom Hearts series, but when not controlling him to save Sora, we've always seen him fight wonky beings like Heartless and Nobodies and other Disney characters in a quasi-comedic manner, except for that one time he got choked out by Xemnas, but moving on. To have him locked in a warlike combat in the Keyblade War against human characters doesn't really sound like something that would sit well with Disney, and I'm pretty sure Nomura knows this as well. Like, can you imagine Mickey getting his shit rocked by a human character in the form of a Seeker of Darkness? No? Then you know the Disney's mindset. Yes? Then you should put down them fanfictions for a bit. So we can surmise that Disney would not be down for that kind of stuff. So how would they go about knocking him out, and who would replace him? Well, that's actually pretty easy. And don't worry, I'm not talking about killing him off or him taking a vacation or something. A way that would knock him out of the narrative and wouldn't be too wild is having Mickey trapped in the Realm of Darkness. In Kingdom Hearts 0.2, Mickey and Riku were on their way to save Aqua from the Realm of Darkness with new clothes to shield them from the darkness. So what if at one point when they are saving Aqua and trying to get out of the Realm of Darkness, something goes horribly wrong, which results with Mickey staying behind and Aqua and Riku getting out? It honestly would make sense to dodge the Disney hammer and having Mickey to try and fight the Keyblade War, and given the amount of trust between Mickey, Aqua, and Riku, and that all 3 of them are Keyblade masters, I feel Mickey would feel confident in Riku and Aqua's abilities and trust them to find a new member in his stead. This would add some depth and severity to the situation and give a great chance to give Mickey some karma points while throwing another original character in the spotlight without being too wild for Disney. Now, who would replace him? At this point, I feel that it's obvious, and it was foreshadowed in Dream Drop Distance and even alluded to in the trailers for Kingdom Hearts 3, and that would be Roxas. Now you gotta think about it. Right away, Roxas was alluded to be a Guardian of Light in the opening cinematic of Kingdom Hearts Dream Drop Distance alongside Sora, Riku, Aqua, Terra, Ventus, and Mickey. And with Nomura's later statement saying that not everyone you see in the Dream Drop Distance video will end up being Guardians of Light, and Kairi being called another Guardian of Light by the name of her introduction video, that would fit the number easily. To drive this point home, this can add so much more to Sora's desperate journey to bring Roxas back, as we've seen in the Kingdom Hearts 3 trailer, and Sora's own feelings shown in Dream Drop Distance. So now, not only Sora's journey to recover Roxas will be a personal one, it will also be a crucial one for the Guardians of Light. Imagine that. They gather the 6 of the 7 members, and they're like, Mickey is trapped in the Realm of Darkness, who's gonna be the 7th member? And Sora, with a spark in his eye, says, Roxas. This will spark an in-game arc that will have him travel the worlds in order to search for a way to get him back to allow him to be his own person and to join the Guardians of Light as their final member. Now, I already know that people will argue, why not Lee? While it's true that he's training to be a Keyblade wielder alongside Kairi, I feel that he won't have the light strong enough to clash with the Seekers of Darkness. And I'm not saying that because he still uses darkness, but because he isn't going to be an ingredient that Xehanort wants. If they mess with that, they will force his hand to target one or more of the Princesses of Heart in order to complete the Keyblade, and that's why Roxas will fit that mold much more than Lee. Sora is the epitome of light. Riku is a master of the darkness but still has an incredibly strong light to achieve that balance. Kairi is a Princess of Heart, enough said. Alka and Ventus' light are so immense, and Xehanort has stated that Terra's light is still very strong. And then we come to Roxas, who is well known for being an incredibly powerful light user within and outside the organization. Also, I keep saying and thinking that Lee is probably going to be very expendable, so yeah. In all honesty, I believe Mickey has served his purpose well enough in the Kingdom Hearts series where he's not needed for the Keyblade War, and who knows, if this proves true, it can act as a catalyst to the next series of Kingdom Hearts games where the first game starts with recovering Mickey and then stumbling upon something wicked. Kingdom Hearts 3 is going to be dark, so this is a good way to give Mickey a pseudo send-off while also showing the implications of this game and the Keyblade War in a way that Disney would approve. So guys, let me know what you think about this Kingdom Hearts theory in the comment section below. I do believe that Mickey is going to be replaced by an original character, and that being Roxas in Kingdom Hearts 3. Don't forget to like, favorite, share, and most importantly subscribe to HMK, and while you're at it, if you want to take it a step further, consider sponsoring HMK for a bunch of awesome perks. So guys, until the next video, I've been HMK, and I will check you guys later.
So you haven't subscribed to HMK yet? Don't piss Xemnas off.